Hello, it is I, IR Smart, and today we're in the IR Smart basement. That's new. Basically, this is the basement. I think you could figure that out. We got new glass block windows in, which you probably didn't know because you didn't see the old windows. This is the first time I've showed off the basement. But like the other day, we got new glass block windows, which replaced the old crappy ones. So anyway, it's a bit nicer in here. And I reorganized my Lego area, which again, you never saw in the first place, but it looks way better than it did originally. It's more organized, and I figured I would show it off, because there's got to be somebody who's interested, right? There's definitely someone who's going to be like, ah, dang, that's cool. IR Smart has a huge Lego setup. Because I think it's cool. I am almost 18, and I play with a kid's toy, and I'm very proud of that fact. So anyway, yeah, this is pretty much it. So the IR Smart setup is we have the Star Wars shelf over here. We have the parts bin. We have some more stuff that I didn't know what to put with, so it's over on the ground. And we have the main Lego City. This is a Lego City I've been working on for years, ever since I was about this high. Ever since I was able, I've loved Lego sets. I've built custom Lego sets. A lot of these buildings are actually really old, like many years old, because I've just left them and never touched them. And some of them are brand new, like that building over there I built last week because I wanted to, and I thought it was fun. So yeah, and I still buy Lego sets. I have an actual job now, so I can afford expensive Lego sets. Like they're coming out with an AT-AT this summer. That's so hype. Also, the Razor Crest, the Mandalorian ship, I'm getting that. I already bought it, but it's not here till September. They're making me wait until September to get it, but whatever. Anyway, let's just get right into it. I figure I'll just like show off some individual things from the shelf, and then I'll kind of try and bring the camera over to the Lego City proper and show that off, because that's the whole layout I've been working on. So anyway, let's just get right into it. I don't know how this is going to go. I hope it's going to work. I've had a couple attempts so far at recording this, so let's hope this recording goes well. Anyway, let's start with the Star Wars shelf. So I have a lot of Star Wars sets. Like, we'll start with this one. This is a A-Wing. There's two of them, you may notice, because for Christmas, I got two of them because it was kind of funny, because I opened one A-Wing, and then opened another one from two different people, and they both kind of looked at each other awkwardly, like, oh crud, we bought them the same set. And I was like, yeah, sure, I'll take it, because now I have a fleet of A-Wings, and I think that's kind of cool. So anyway, yes, the X-Wing. The X-Wing, it's like one of the most iconic ships in Star Wars. I don't have a TIE Fighter. I really want one. But I can't find anymore because they're all sold out. Anyway, watch this. Dang, it's an attack formation now. Look at that. Isn't that cool? And then it goes back. Yeah, it goes back. So, anyway, yeah. It's another cool set. You got Luke in there. I think you can see him. We got R2 in there. And, you know, just this little feature. It's the best. Anyway, moving on. I have some other sets here. There's a Death Star Escape. Here's the AT-ST from that one Mandalorian episode. And, yeah. So, here's Mandalorian. I don't have the Baby Yoda minifigure yet, because that comes in the Razor Crest. So that's my stand-in for the time being. But anyway, here's Mando. He's got his helmet. He's got his blaster. He has his rifle on his back. I built, this is a bit custom. This is not exactly how the set comes. I modified it a little bit. And here's Cara Dune. This is how she is in the set. She's that one lady that shoots stuff. Anyway, I also have the Mandalorian Battle Pack. If you've seen that, I'm not going to try and pick it up. Because it's not really that interesting, but it's cool. Snowspeeder, I could show this off. Yeah, look at that. It's a Snowspeeder. Look at this, the flaps come off. I mean, not off, but they come up, and it's like, it's cool, alright? I love this stuff. I geek out over this. And I'm not afraid to say it, alright? One of my prized possessions, a while ago they made an Anakin versus Obi-Wan set. I thought it looked like trash, but I bought it anyway because I had the minifigures. And I was like, the worst part about this set is it doesn't come with the high ground. So I built my own. See here, we have Anakin and Obi-Wan. Now this is where he says, "It's over, Anakin. I have the high ground." And then Anakin's all like, you underestimate my power. And then he falls in the lava, and it's hilarious. Anyway, yeah, I built this because I thought it was cool. And you can see that Obi-Wan is up here on the high ground. Enough said. We have the, here's the clone battle tank, the TX-130. It's got Ayla Secura on it, because she came with the set. Funny, yeah. Another one, it's just cool. This is in Battlefront 2 if you're interested. This is a tank from that game. I think the set is based off possibly the old Battlefront, because it was in that too. Anyway, I'm getting off track. Cool Lego set, haha. Here we have two of Anakin's Jedi Interceptors. We have Anakin's yellow one from the Clone Wars. It's more like this. It's got Anakin and R2. You can see. Wait. There we go. Anakin's in there. And then we have this one. The last one's from the Clone Wars. This is from Episode 3. I'm sorry. I think I said that wrong. And these come up. And then bam. Look at that. It's cool, right? Yeah. Yeah, it's cool. Anyway, one more thing on this shelf. I have the Z-Wing. Or no, not Z-Wing, I'm sorry. It's the Z95 Headhunter, I think. Got this somewhere. I forget where I got it. I didn't actually build this one. I bought it from someone who had already built it, and they were just like selling it. So, also it came with Captain Rex, but it was missing some parts, so I had to do some work myself. But it's basically Captain Rex, you can tell. What else? What else? Oh, of course. One of my favorite sets. Alright, I got it. If you've seen Rogue One, you'll probably recognize this. This is Krennic's Shuttle. This is a big boy right here. Look at this. Look at the wingspan on this thing. It's massive. I love this set. It was very expensive, but very worth it. As you can see, we have Director Krennic, one of my favorite characters ever. He's right here. He sits in the cockpit. That's pretty epic. Also, there's Death Troopers. Like, look at that. Look, it's a Death Trooper. It's so cool. Anyway, how is he? There we go. So yeah, you know, these fold up. They come into land. There's a landing gear that moves up and down. There's a whole the underside doesn't look that good, but it's cool. You have like the engines in the back. This is a cool set. This is from 2016 when Rogue One came out. Let me put this back without stepping on anything. Alright. Yeah, we have the time machine from Back to the Future. This is a cool set. This is the Lego Ideas set. Has a whole bunch of features in it. I don't want to get into it. We don't need to drag this out more as it is. But yeah, that's a cool thing. We have a trebuchet I built. I made a custom trebuchet. It's still a work in progress, but you can see that it's a trebuchet. It swings, however it doesn't throw a projectile very well, so it's still a work in progress. I'll update you on that in the future. Alright, what's some other cool things? Oh yeah, I have a very delicate pirate ship I made. So, I've always wanted one of those pirate ship sets that come with a boat piece, but I never got one. And I don't have a mast either. So I had to build everything myself. And I just broke it, but that's fine. So basically it's got pirates on there. I have a couple pirate minifigures. I put them all over the boat. I'm gonna set this down. Yeah, I said it was fragile. I wasn't kidding. That whole thing just fell apart. I'm gonna have to fix that after the video ends. But we don't have time for that right now. So, geez, I'm knocking stuff over. Yeah, it's kind of a mess. I try to organize it best I can. Oh yeah. Here's a cool set. So, here's the Luke's Landspeeder from a couple years ago. As you can see, it's new, it's fancy. However, I actually have the 1999 version. This is the original Lego set from 1999 where they had Luke's Landspeeder in it. It has original minifigures from the original. 1999 was the first year they made Lego Star Wars sets. And this is the only set I have from 1999. And it's the oldest set I own. I don't know where I got it. It's just something I've had for like ever, so that's a cool thing. I have like a Rebel Imperial army I'll probably show off sometime in its own thing. Don't really have time for that here, but they're pretty big. Really gotta stop stepping on my microphone cord. Oh yeah, we have a castle I built. Ow. Uh-oh. One moment. Hello? Hello? Anybody there? Just, sorry about that. Okay. Sorry, everyone. We had a bit of a technical difficulty there. I keep stepping on my cord. Even when I say I should stop doing that, I keep doing it. So as I was saying, this is a Lego castle I made. It's really just a facade, and there really isn't anything behind it besides just some pieces and parts. But it's cool. And watch this. Wait, it's this way. You see that? I turn this little knob up here, and the gate comes up. And then I twist it, and it goes down. This is the coolest thing I've ever built. Honestly, this is all 100% my work. There's no sets in this. I built that myself. There's a pulley, there's everything. I'm very proud of this set that I built. So anyway, I think that just about does it. There's some other miscellaneous stuff under the tables. Just random parts that's not really that impressive. But for now, I think I'm going to move on to the city. I'm going to try and give you a decent overview. Alright, I'll take you over here. Don't be scared. Don't be scared. I'm just picking you up. Yeah. So let's take a look here. So the name of the city is Beautiful Shores. I don't know why that's the name. Ask 8-year-old me. He came up with it. I've just kept the name. Just a sec. I'm going to set you down here. You can see a good view of some other stuff I got down here. Yeah, don't worry. We're just going to take a sec to move some things. Not sure if I'll keep this in the video, but maybe I will. Yeah, this will work. This will work well. You see, there's my Death Star poster. That used to be in my room. That one. Used to be in my room, then a TV went there, so. Yeah. Anyway. Let's just start. So right here is like the port harbor area. There's like a boating area right here, and then there's like a beach area right here. Bring you in a little bit closer so you can get a good view of it. I put a lot of detail into this. Now, overview for the whole city. A lot of these buildings are really old, and a lot of them don't have roofs because I'm lazy and I don't want to put roofs on my buildings because then you can't see inside them and see all the effort I put into decorating those buildings. So therefore, a lot of these buildings do not have roofs. However, all of them I try to keep consistent colors. I used to just build houses that had random colors in them, and they look like trash. So now I'm better than that. Also, the tables are all on these black coffee tables, because they don't have high-quality tables, which kind of sucks. And I don't have road base plates, because those are expensive, and I wouldn't have space for those. So yeah, everything's a bit small and cramped, but it's my own little city. It's my work, it's my effort. I did everything here. Another cool building I'm going to show you is this bank I made. This uses a lot of parts from a certain bank set, and this one actually does have a roof. As you can see, I figured I'd try making a roof, but it has an open back, which means that there's no light in it, which I don't like, but I like to try and mix things up a little. Sometimes I have buildings that do have roofs, and sometimes they don't. Here's a factory I made. I really like the idea of these buildings that are like two buildings in one. So you can see there's a brown building and a blue building. One is kind of like a warehouse. I'm going to try and let's see if I can pick up the camera. Yeah, look at that. So you see There we go. So we have a furniture store in this blue section, and then a factory floor over here. It's kind of hard to show, but yeah. Here's another view of it from the back. We have the furniture store in here. This is difficult. I've never tried doing anything like this. This is a learning experience for me and you. So yeah, that's another building. I have another factory over here because I like factories. They're really fun to make. Highly would recommend. So this is another long building. I had another long base plate. And you may notice everything is green because Lego makes a ton of green base plates, and they have a lot of them. So I wanted to justify why like half the buildings in the city have green floors. And I thought of an idea. Instead of just saying like it's grass or something, I'll have a factory that makes green carpets. So we have here this assembly machine where they roll out the white carpet, goes to the machine, comes out green. This may sound really stupid, but to like 10-year-old me, this was insane. So, alright, just cut me some slack, please. I know I'm really going out here and just showing a piece of my life, and I wanted to show it on YouTube because that's what I do. Anyway, here's Hall Industries. They make hallways, I think. I forget. They're just a small little building I made. They got a tower on here, the water heater, I think. There's some office space in there. It's kind of hard to see, I'm sorry. Lighting is not very easy, and I don't want to pay lots of money to get fancy, tiny lights. But yeah, there's a receptionist over here. There's a break room, and there's like an office or something. I don't know. This is just the office building I made. There's a police and fire station. I'm not going to try and pick it up. Basically, the police station's on this side, and the fire station's on this side, because having two buildings for police and fire was taking up too much space. So, yeah. There's a couple more cool buildings. I built this one the other day. It's probably one of the nicer ones. It has like an apartment on the top floor and a shop on the bottom floor. I do this a lot. The roof is also open, and this lets light in onto the top floor, but not the bottom floor. So, you do what you do. Also, mostly because I ran out of roof pieces making this floor. So, you do what you gotta do. There's a bathroom. There's a piano in here. Let's see. Yeah, see that piano? That's a nice piano. There's just like clothes and stuff in here. It's a shop I made. And now that I'm thinking about it, I want to make more Lego videos. Because making Lego videos is fun. And I have a ton of stuff to show. This is just a wide overview of some of the cool stuff I've made. Like this. Here's the new rescue helicopter. This is in case anyone falls into the river in Lego City. You know, a lot of times a man just falls into the river in Lego City, and you have to start the new rescue helicopter. So, that's why we have this. Anyway, besides that, like, there's some more buildings, but it gets kind of repetitive. And, I think, for the most part, that's the gist of it. That's all I wanted to show. So, if you've actually made it to this part of the video, thanks for watching. I hope you found something interesting. This is just an insight into my creativity, I guess. Does that make sense? Yeah, sure, we'll go with that. This is what I do in my free time when I'm not making videos or playing video games. I like to do Lego stuff. I've been getting into it more recently, now that quarantine started. I've been like, yeah, this is fun. This is great stuff. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed. I really don't know what else to say. If you want to see more Lego videos, let me know. Tell me, give me some ideas. I can do a building video. I can do whatever. I love Lego stuff. And yeah, like I said, I made all this. This is all me. 100% me. No one else. Like, I don't even have any siblings. Like, I have one sibling, but her stuff's over here off camera. You can't see. It's not that good. Sorry, but she isn't very good at it. Anyway, yeah. That's in the video. Like and subscribe. Bye.